My name is Markus Friedrich. My brother and I took over the print shop from my parents, who are still involved in the company part-time. I'm the one in the office responsible for the technology, the investments, the customers, the business development, and the digital printing. My brother trained as a printer, so he's responsible for production and order management. We have a good division of tasks and have 10 permanent employees, as well as 4 to 5 temporary workers. Our product spectrum is typical of a classic offset print shop. We used to be called Schnelldruck Friedrich. However, the portfolio has changed since our quick print days. Today we print everything, from business cards to high-gloss catalogs. It makes no difference whether an agency or an industrial client is hiring us, or whether the local baker needs 50 business cards. In principle, ours is a classic printing business. In the last 1 to 2 years, we completely modernized our company with a new printing press, new folding machine, complete post press. We were also missing a new plate setter. At some point, the question of the bottleneck arose. We get print data from a wide range of sources, whether from semi-professional customers with Word files or publisher files to professional agencies that send the right data in accordance with the latest PDF standard and that do not cause any problems. And right there was a problem. We had a workflow for the data check. We also had 2 other workflows, one for impositioning the digital print and one for impositioning the offset plates, the page assembly, etc. The plates were impositioned then, but not yet prepared for the plate setter. And there was another problem. Instead of working piecemeal on different machines and incorporating any defect sources, we considered getting one workflow from one supplier. After 2 or 3 meetings, it didn't take us long to choose the Prinect workflow from Heidelberg, because it was also the most flexible system from a cost point of view.
Flexibelste System auch von der Kosten her bietet.
Our order processing much faster. It takes just 1 to 2 hours from data reception to creation of the printing plate, depending on the type of order. Thanks to the additional media designer capacity freed up, we can now also offer graphical services in lower phases, which is a good additional business and an argument for greater customer loyalty. These days, the customer no longer has to spend hours sitting at a desk to design a flyer. We do that for them at a good price and can therefore offer an overall package that is once again competitive with online print shops. In addition, the product just looks better because it has been created by a professional media designer. The capacity freed up, since we no longer lose as much time in the workflow, is therefore put to profitable use. A further benefit of the workflow is that the print data and presetting values go directly to the Excel. This makes things much simpler for the printer, who only has to add the paper and load the plates. The paper profiles and characteristic curves are already stored. The paper waste rate falls. Ours is very low. That is, of course, another huge benefit. As I've installed the cockpit on my computer, I can see the setup times, paper waste rate, machine performance data, not just for the Excel, but for all connected devices. In our case, for the supersetter. So I can track the plate throughput. I can see when there's a problem. I can see who is sending what where, and have an additional overview of my order status.
Überblick über mein Auftragsstatus. Die Umstellung vom Workflow ist auch relativ.
Changing over the workflow was straightforward. We let the old system run until the new workflow had been running for about a week following installation, including training of the personnel, so that production in parallel was possible.
Produzieren gekonnt hat.
The base investment was relatively low compared with other solutions, since the costs are based on use. If I need more products, in other words more licenses, this is financed based on the plate throughput.
Bei platter Durchsatz im Prinzip finanziert. Für die Zukunft haben wir auch noch.
We've planned 2 to 3 expansions for the future, including an approval portal for soft proofs. Our customers will be able to upload their data here. and once we have run them through the workflow, approve them online. I won't have to call them anymore to ask where the approvals are. We definitely plan on doing this in the near future.
Das wollen wir auf jeden Fall vorher in nächster Zeit umzusetzen.